Queen of Wands. Who got that in their hopes and fears before? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. The Fool. Starting something new. Oh my god. I always get the Fool and Judgment confused in this deck because they look the same. Underneath that with the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you all starting something new with an individual that's an earth sign or somebody you feel is very, very practical, focused on the money, very career oriented, family oriented, someone that is very stable, very grounding, down to earth. Like you can run off the list with the King of Pentacles. But the thing here is this person you feel very committed to, or you feel, oh, this person's committed to you. And this is starting something brand new. Something brand new. I love it. Now the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this is somebody either that is very focused on the career, very focused on the practical aspects of life. Now this also could indicate here there's a lot of slow movement energy and not necessarily a lot of commitment per se from one individual. Like I could see it's so hardcore that there could be one person that's committed in the relationship while the other is taking their time with figuring out whether they want to commit to the relationship or not. They're trying to figure it out, look at very closely at the details to see if this is something they want to actually get into. Okay, now the situation here as well could indicate here there's just slow moving progress. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, but Geminis, I know you kind of want things to either pick up or kind of either take your time in a good pace. You want a good pacing. Like you may not want something to be super fast, but you also don't want to stay there forever in one phase, right? You want to kind of get this moving. Now, which is why we're moving here, which your desired outcome being the Ace of Cups. You want to get to this new love. You want to start feeling this new love, start going after it and loving on it and being a part of it and everything. You want to start this new love journey. Now, the thing here is, right, the thing that's keeping you from this Ace of Cups is the Lovers. And then you have next to that the Devil. This is not, I don't think this is not, I think it's recognizing that this is a soulmate connection. That's the thing. Recognizing what this is what's going to start this new beginning. Okay? And you have the High Priestess here. And it's like coming out of hiding. Come out of hiding, Gemini. All right. This is a new beginning regarding this soulmate connection. It's scary. I know this is intense energies here. Judgment is changing your life. You know, you're not the same individual anymore. You're looking back at the past, looking at all the relationships that you've been in. You are not the same individual that started out with this relationship here, but you know that this relationship is changing. You know this relationship. Well, now if this is a relationship within you and with you and a person that's existing already, you know this relationship is intense and it has bigger things waiting for you to, waiting for you to accept it and to kind of like purge, I guess. This relationship is intense. You have the Lovers and the Devil next to each other. The Ace of Cups will start the second you recognize what this relationship is. Now, for some of you guys, it could be twin flame. Some of you guys, it could be karmic. There's a lot of things that these relationships can be, but I can't really get into serious specifics, but this is just intense. It's intense and it's serious. And it's karmically, and it has karma attached to it. Now, I think the reason why you don't want to go ahead and acknowledge that this is even a connection in the first place is because y'all want to be trapped. You don't want to feel trapped in the connection. You want to have your freedom. You don't want to be stuck here, stuck in a relationship where, you feel bound to somebody. It's kind of uncomfortable. And considering that you're an air sign, you love your freedom, you want, everything that's happening. No. This is, you do not want to feel bound to anybody. You don't really even want to commit to somebody yet because you just want to have some fun, maybe. You want to just kind of be free, at least like be in your own energy. Now for some of y'all, you do. You do want to start something new. You do want to commit, but there's a lot of procrastination either on one person's part or there's just slow progress being moved altogether. But the whole point of it is that this relationship is deeper and stronger than it is, right? Stronger than you think it is. Because the Lovers and the Devil wouldn't come up, right? And it's not because the Lovers is not here, right? It's because the Devil, it could be that there's a past situation or past behaviors in regards to relationships that keep this relationship from being able to blossom too. So watch out for that. Now, your best path to follow here is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess talks about just trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, going with the flow, listening to your instincts, going with gut feeling. Now, the same thing here is like your underlying energy is a Fool, right? It's not just starting something new. It's also about taking a risk and stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? Or just doing, just going with the flow, going with how things feel. Because the High Priestess and the Fool, in a way, to me, can go hand in hand. You're going on a new adventure. You don't really know where you're going yet. go ahead and feel it out. Let the messages come through. Listen to them, just be in the moment, right? Dodge, duck, and whatever. Whenever your higher self is telling you to, right? Listen to your higher self. Listen to things that can caution you, but other than that, be in the moment and experience. Because the fool is taking a risk here. I can understand you taking a risk at this, right? You'd be like, whoa, that's big. That's a huge step. And you can feel it, though. Like, that's the thing. You can feel it. Trust your feelings. Trust how you feel. You know it's huge. This is making you look back from old relationships thinking, like, why the hell haven't I ever felt this about someone else before? Why is this now? Why is this new? At the same time, this could be that you're looking back in the relationship that you're currently in and looking at it like, damn, what the hell? You know what I mean? Right? You've changed so much. You've changed. And I think this is about taking action based off of who you are now, right? Who you resonate to be in this moment. Because you're not the same Gemini that started out in this connection. You're not the same Gemini that potentially had gotten into all those other relationships that you're looking back at. This is a review, right? But you also understand that this is a call to action card too. This is like, okay, everything I've been through, yes, but now this is an opportunity that's come my way. This is something that's probably even the same situation, same circumstance, whatever. This is requiring me to act based off of who I am in the moment, not who I was back then. So, but you have the option to change or to go back to that. You have an option to go back to that. Which is why the devil could be here, right? The devil could be like old situations, old patterns, old behaviors in which you perhaps have to mend or correct so that way you can enjoy something new. And I feel like that's the thing, right? This is an opportunity to do something differently and to completely release all that karmic tie to behaviors that may not be helping you in the current life, right? In this current situation. So you got a lot of stuff going on here, Gemini. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay? And I feel like you want to have, not necessarily have a lot of fun, but, you want to be, you want to feel transparent. You want to be transparent in the sense of, you want to, be honest, be open, be authentic. You want to be unique, okay, in your own right. And you are unique. You are very much unique. But at the same time, this could be that you want to identify as someone that is a fire sign or like identify as your partner, like the Queen of be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this person, right? Or this could indicate here with the Queen of Wands here that you guys just want to do what you want to do. Take action on it. Just make it happen. You know what I mean? I really feel like you guys want to have this creative energy. You want to feel more passionate in your relationship. You want to just go for it. And I don't have any qualms with that. I don't see any issue. I don't see any reason why you can't. So I really feel like here, like you want to just take action based off of who you are now. You want to be the authentic you that you are, because these two can really go hand in hand. So I really feel like this is a situation where you're saying, yes, go for it. Take the chariot by the reins and, steer it to wherever you want it to steer. Now your outcome is showing the Three of Wands. So yeah, there's a little bit of waiting, a lot of work to be done, but at the same time, you're waiting on your manifestation to come through. You're waiting on it to return to you. And I feel like, if you go ahead and take the option to go ahead and move forward with this connection, or to change certain behaviors, or to be able to find your power, because that's what the devil's always talking about, right? You're not bound by any behaviors or any circumstance at all. You have an option to be in a situation, feel trapped, stay trapped, or to purge. It's all about how you want to live your life. And I feel like right now, living your life in the way you want to, is the best way to move forward. Is you end up going towards the Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for that return. Okay. And honestly, perhaps even waiting for the Ace of Cups to come back. You know what I mean? Ooh, Gemini, what's going on? Wow. Well, we know what's going on this week. Kind of a dumb question, but damn, that's what's going on. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Okay, so it says, like attracts like. It's so true. This person is like totally a soulmate. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Okay. Oh, snap. And it's true, Gemini. It's true. Whatever you want to enter into your life, you've got to be that thing that you want that you want to come into your life. You know what I'm saying? The second you let that happen, things will manifest like crazy. Because it's like the Two of Cups, right? The person comes in not because they have a cup to share, it's because they have a cup that's the same, exact the same vibration, right? That's what it means. The same vibration, same emotional vibration connects people. And if you have a certain, if you want a certain vibration to come into your life, you have to be that vibration. And I think that's what the thing is. That's what's saying, judgment. You have to be that vibration. You can be that vibration. Past life relationship, though. The devil and the lovers, hell yes. And the high priestess, in a way, hell yes. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Yes. Gemini, yes. You've known each other before. This could be an ex in this world, in this lifetime, or this could be that, this could be, you know, a connection from a past life, like a legit past life. Either way, right? The whole point of it all is kind of just like, you know, I would say taking a risk and trusting your intuition right now, right? Trusting your intuition and going with it, right? The Fool. This is a new beginning. And at the same time, right? The High Priestess, right here in your best bet to follow, could be talking about as well, maybe if not doing something about it, if not, you know, making that gesture and going ahead and just falling in love and going for it, it could actually indicate here that you perhaps need to observe right now, right? There's nothing really set in stone what you should or shouldn't do, other than listening to what your heart is saying. Obviously, what the High Priestess is telling you to listen to your intuition, you gotta listen to that. So with the High Priestess coming up, man, it's really talking about like, if you need to observe the High Priestess, she don't do much. She does listen to her instincts and her intuition, but she doesn't do anything. She's more of it. She's very yin energy. So perhaps right now it's all about observing, seeing how you feel about the connection. You don't have to act so fast at all, even. You don't even have to act right now. You can just observe and review, because that's the whole thing, right? You're looking at it, taking a a closer look. Knight of Pentacles could be taking, looking at situations and taking their time. Perhaps the situation is saying you probably are doing the best. You're doing actually really well right now and not doing anything physically right now, especially even in regards to moving forward with this relationship, because maybe there is this need to clarify to make sure that you actually have feelings for this individual instead of maybe connecting with someone through some sort of means of like fun or whatever. Perhaps this is a time to actually go ahead and take a look at the situation a little bit deeply. But you have a connection here, that's for sure. It's definitely coming up. It wouldn't come up otherwise. But I'm saying, like, maybe right now, I'm wrong with regards to it. For some people, maybe it is to go out and do it. And for some of you guys, maybe for a lot of people here, it's all about just taking a look at the situation and being very super hyper observant and aware of how you feel as you do all that.